hits the start stream button, hopes everything doesn't go awry like the last time. Because holy god, that was terrible. Put a little bit of background music on. Hell yeah. Everything doesn't go awry like the last time. Has to check audio levels. God, that was terrible. I'm terrible at this. A little bit of background music. Terrible at this. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I'm no good, very awful, bad man.
Aren't we live right now?
Going there. At here. We is live. We don't start until it rolls over to 30 for me, but we can just sit down and fuck some. Okay, so if anybody has any questions, yeah, I am live. If anybody has any questions about like the music, it's from Hollow Knight, and I am obsessed with that game right now. Like holy shit, that game is good. Like, it just reminds me of Breath of the Wild in, like, the best ways possible. And I don't think we need to, like, talk about how I feel about Breath of the Wild. Like, that game is, like, a masterpiece. Like, it's not 10 out of... Breath of the Wild isn't 10 out of 10, I'll say that, but it's, like, a 9 out of 10. At the least.
It's a very serious recap, if you couldn't tell.
We haven't gotten to the recap yet. I have my bag ready for card game day tomorrow, and I fucking packed my notebook where I have all my notes. As you can see, I was very prepared for this today. Extremely prepared. Like, there's no way I was sitting in bed until, like, 2:30. But don't you just love it when your schedule allows you to lay in bed until 2:30? And for once, I'm not drinking soda, guys. For once, I'm not drinking a Coca-Cola brand beverage that has orange and vanilla in it. I'm drinking a fucking latte. Like... And I know I shouldn't be cursing because the YouTube algorithm... I don't care. I don't care. We don't take things seriously here. What channel do you think you are on? Scarce? Has Scarce uploaded anything recently? That's... Like, I remember he was, like, big when the Leafy stuff was happening. But, like... Did he do anything after that? Does anybody remember Scarce? Anybody?
I don't know.
The last thing I remember hearing from Scarce was, he had that, thing against Keemstar where, like, they were trying to see who could lose more weight. And that was the last I ever heard of Scarce. I'm gonna go look up his channel after this. That's gonna be fun. The last thing we went over in the last recap was the 8th, right? Yeah, because that's when I said Brian was a snack on stream. I'm still going on the record saying Brian is an absolute snack. That's on record. Y'all can quote me on that. I just remembered people are going to be seeing this in the future. And they're going to hear me talking about Hollow Knight and Brian being a snack. Okay, it's 30 now. We can officially start now. And I just remembered I didn't write down the notes you gave me earlier, so I have to have that open.
Oh no, on my phone.
I have the 10th. I have that. I have all that. Just doing last double checks. Stuck. Okay, the music's getting intense, so that means we have to start now. How's everybody doing today? Y'all doing good? You guys get out of bed at 2:30? Underprepared for the plans you had today? Because I know I sure as hell did. And woo! It's wild. So anyways, it's just me and Psych today. That's it. Everybody else is busy.
I'm here.
Oh, Lurf just got here. Holy shit! Right on time. Good job. I didn't notice you because streamer mode turns off notifications. So Lurf's here. Me, Lurf, and Psych.
Yeah.
Heyo. Heyo.
Hey you.
Hey you. I tried to think of a random YouTuber's intro when I couldn't think of it in time for the joke. So, anyways, the last thing I believe we went over was what happened on the 8th, which was just where Brian was introduced into the story. And, well, we all fell in love with him instantly. It was,
Indeed.
It was magical. It was very much magical. Somebody just said in chat, bro, I'm putting this in the background while playing Minecraft. Kinsey, you have my respect. That's amazing. So, after the 8th, the 10th happened, which was probably one of the most exciting streams we had. It was live at 8 p.m. EST. The test subject was a young female, like early 20s. It doesn't really matter at this point, like what goes on in the streams. I'm gonna be honest, like we're just talking about them because we have to, because exciting shit happened for once. The person watching over it said that because of NNN's company policies, she couldn't give us her real name. So because we were all yelling at her and calling her Karen, she just said, yo, call me Karen. And, like, the Brian versus Karen war came out. Like, we have Brian stands and Karen stands. It's amazing. She responded to a few questions, mostly just of, like, scientific nature, not really story-relevant stuff. The Twitch extension is used for real-time feedback along with why they use Twitch, because it has like a random feature or chance to it or something we don't fully know. At this point the dreams also appeared to be getting a lot clearer. But like I said, none of that matters because towards the end of the stream, during the stream there were like 2 sticky notes that were just on the plant, which we called Stevie, #FreeStevie19. That said save me with water, and then there was another one that was on the computer monitor, and it had like 3 people from our Discord's name on it, and it was like intense, right? And that was regular dimensions with this name crossed out. We still don't know why. Cheat and AI music track, and they both had like little circles next to their names with DN next to them, and we still don't know what that is about because nothing with that really happened. At that point we were like really able to get a stream schedule down and like understand what it was until the next stream where they kind of, you know, trolled us and started the stream an hour later than normal at 9 p.m. Eastern. But it was titled DR and RV Subject 1 Trial 2, which started Trial 2, obviously. The test subject was, in fact, the same one as in the first live stream they did. And a new woman who we called Susan, which for some reason everybody hates, and I don't understand why everybody hates Susan. But she was just kind of like painting a truck. That's all she was doing.
And honestly, don't understand the Susan's hate. It makes me kind of sad.
Yeah, it makes me sad for Susan. I'd let her play Lethal Lake with us. Brian came up and talked to Susan for a minute, but like we think that was just a clever ploy to save his grapes.
They weren't grapes.
Whatever they were, he was trying to save them from the evil clutches of Susan.
I feel like maybe Brian's the villain.
Somebody just said in chat, because YouTube, Susan. It all makes sense now.
That makes more sense.
The post-it note with the names was still on the monitor with no real changes to it. And a new automated bot was telling people to go sign up for the trials. Then on the 14th, we got like completely, totally trolled with no stream. And we were like, what the hell? What's going on, guys? But we basically came to the idea that it was just because of the holiday that they just weren't doing anything. We got a stream on the 15th, which what happened during the stream didn't matter in the slightest because, like, towards the end of the stream, which most of the streams were like an hour and 15-ish minutes, that was basically the range. This went on for like 45 minutes, and at the end of the stream, like, they just take down a screen, and we just see a window, like, from behind the screen. Like, where we thought we were looking into the subject area, was actually just a window to the outside. Also, Scarlet is playing Gladdybots, whatever the hell that is. Good for her. Anyways.
And this stream was on the 15th?
Yes, it was on the 15th. Like, it was just like a window to the outside, and we just see a truck or a van just like driving by as they're taking away this TV screen. And we're just like, yo, what the hell? And then like people got emails that they could finally log into the website. Yeah, that's all I need my notebook for, because I was stupid and didn't write down the rest down of the notes. So like, what ended up happening was we were able to finally log into the website, which I think, yeah, I have right here. I pressed the right button, not screwing things up. Once you log in, you're able to see the dashboard, global consciousness, video submissions, all this good stuff. Let's just go over the global consciousness really quick, because we have no clue what the hell this is supposed to be. None of us have any clue. It's just like a stream of consciousness, I guess is the best way to describe it. I don't know. Video submissions is a tab where after you submit videos from Trial 0, which we'll get onto in a second, don't worry, if they're approved, they will be uploaded here. And yeah, that's basically it. The dashboard is the most interesting one, because we have news and articles, which the funniest thing is, we were joking about Elon Musk during our live stream with Inside a Mind, and like there's an Elon Musk article on here, so we're just like, we see what you guys are doing. You're funny guys. You're funny men. But the only article that really matters, just to show you that there's one more over here. The only one that matters is the Welcome to the Global Consciousness Initiative, which it's basically saying, hey, you'll be getting a code to start Trial 0, which basically takes you to the Cinebody app, which we have some things to talk about with Cinebody later. Oh, we have some things to talk about. And it's basically, you just record yourself following these instructions, which was, for the first one, you just blink 6 times. I forgot what the order was after that. The second one was, okay. I'm not afraid, right?
Third was, you basically imagine, like, a door. So this whole thing, you're supposed to be, like, walking outside.
But nobody did.
Some people did. Like, 2 people.
I did.
The Mad Lad. The people who are referred to as the Mad Lads did. I just sat in my chair.
Same. I was at a hotel, so I just walked around the hotel.
Yeah, but so the third was, you're supposed to pick a door that you see, and then you're supposed to imagine that behind the door is something that's like, it's kind of risky, but it could be exciting or beneficial to you, like maybe like quitting a job in hopes to get one that would be more fun, or something like that, and then you just say beyond this door is, and then you
I was edgy and said forgiveness.
The fourth one was just mouthing your name and not saying it out loud. The fifth was saying stuck 3 times, each increasing in volume.
Like, you whisper it, then you say it, and then you yell it. And, like, realize that I did mine at, like, 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. And then the last one was saying, I am, insert your name here, I am me. Which was, like, claiming your like, these had, like, voiceovers from Phone Lady. Also, pay no attention to me getting messages. Unprofessional. That's the name of the game on this channel. Unprofessionalism. Anyways, so, like, I lost my train of thought for a second. Oh yeah, people said that it was like a very similar voice to the one on the phone. Personally, I didn't hear that, so
I didn't either.
Like, I see where they're coming from, that it was similar, but it was definitely not the same voice. Like 100% not the same voice. And it was basically like it was less telling you to actually go outside, but more to imagine like a journey of you going outside, like walking around, doing all these things, and like you were supposed to do each trial with like that setting it gave you in mind. And it was like really weird, to say the least. We also found out that not everyone was given an invite code to Trial 0. Like, I didn't get mine until, like, the second batch came out. So, shrug on that one. But, as of today, I don't think video submissions is closed. I can check on the Cinebody app really quick to see if they are. I don't know if it's gonna tell. Oh god, I just saw my face and I do not like that. Yeah, no, they're still accepting them, so I'm guessing sometime this weekend they'll stop accepting them, probably. Like, our best guess is next week is gonna start Trial 1, and Trial 0 is just seeing which people, you know, actually did the trials and which were willing to do it. Because we did have a little bit of issues with, Cinebody, which we won't go into, like, grave detail about it, because we were informed that we were kind of wrong about some things we thought. But, it turned out that, some people may have been doing some not so very nice things to Cinebody. And it got so bad that someone from NNN themselves, like one of the people running the game, had to come and contact me and like ask me, hey, can you like clear some things up, and like told me a few things about what was going on. So I'm not gonna drop his name or anything or tell you who it is, but shout outs to that guy. He was really cool. He's a really nice dude. Hopefully I can see if he'll want to come talk to us after this is all done. But like, he was really respectful, and like, even though I was a little bit rude to him in the beginning because I was like, oh, this could just be another game jacker, he was really respectful. So like, for this bro, let's not attack Cinebody, and because it got to the point where it was so bad that Cinebody almost called off their portion they had for the game. Like, that's how bad it got. So, yeah, if you guys could not, that would be rad. That's really all we need to go in about Cinebody. So, like, there's not been really anything new source code wise that I'm aware of.
No, nothing's really changed other than like adding in the articles and such.
Like, we have no sneak peek at future articles?
Not from what I've done. I haven't done like a full sweep since the site's changed. I just did like a little look over. So I'll deep dive into it probably later, and we'll probably have something for next
Go
recap.
balls deep on that bitch.
do what I can.
But like, from this stream onward, I feel that it's going to be less us just describing Twitch streams, because we haven't had one since. At least I don't think we have we?
Oh, we have not.
Yeah, so I think the Twitch portion is done, unless that's going to come back into play later.
They did mention they were pausing the DR and RV portion.
Okay, so we might come back to it later. Or it could be something potentially new and exciting. Cough, cough. I don't know anything. What are you talking about? But yeah, from this point onward, we're probably just gonna describe the trials from this point, and like any external things, give some little news updates on things actually going on with NNN and any hassles that come up that we find out. Because I'm gonna put it bluntly when I say our Discord hasn't been like the super best. Like, for the most part, people have been chilling cool, but we've had our moments of, yeah, maybe this isn't, Gucci. I don't want to call anybody out, but oof.
I just want to say, I for one am gonna be cracking down on this behavior whenever I see it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
We're gonna do better with Discord stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, and this is the portion where we ask you, the chat, if you have any specific questions you want to be answered. Like, if you're actually sitting... We have 2 people sitting in here, so if you guys want to use the text voice, if you have a question that you want to ask, or if you're in the stream chat, you can go ahead and ask a question, because we have no real other updates. Because all things considered, even though a lot of things happened, it's been kind of slow this week. Which is kind of still surprising with like the amount of things that happened, and it's still kind of slow. But I feel that it's thoroughly pacing itself quite well, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, especially for the people that can't be on here all the time.
Mm-hmm. Like, I suspected that we would have a week to do Trial Zero, but it's looking more like we're gonna have like a few days to do it, or maybe like it's gonna start with like actual bigger trials next week. Like we're gonna have from Monday till Friday to do them or something. Like that seems like the logical step going forward, and then we're just gonna get like slightly longer trials as time goes on. Maybe we'll have a trial that involves the global consciousness. I don't have a single clue on that.
I'm honestly just kind of ready to be morphed into a hive mind,
Oh, hell yeah. Wait, what kind of hive mind? Like a hive mind that's like generic white girl? Because maybe I wouldn't be so into that. I don't like pumpkin spice.
I feel like kind of like Kids Next Door, Delightful Children kind of hive mind vibe,
I'm not into the behavior thing. I'm not into that. I just like to point out like how radically different the mood is right now compared to the first weekly recap we had.
Yeah.
Like we were all like chill and cool, and we were like minding our P's and Q's, and now we're just like, fuck it! I really like that. I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's my channel. It's my channel. I'll say bitch if I want to say bitch. You can't stop me, Susan.
Bitch.
I'll take your grapes that aren't grapes.
Chocolates.
Yeah, they're little chocolate covered.
Chocolate covered grapes. Chocolate covered grapes.
I think I've had them before.
Are they like bonbons? Were they bonbons?
Like they're caramel.
They're tinier bonbons.
I want a bonbon.
They're already just like caramel covered in chocolate.
God, I want a bonbon. That'd be rad. We honestly have nothing to talk about this stream. Like
You really don't.
Like that's the thing. Oh fuck, Susan's gonna delete my channel according to Kinsey. Oh no. Oh no. We said bitch too many times, guys. My YouTube career ends before it begins.
Innocent in all this.
Should we talk about Shoe on Head? Is this an appropriate time to talk about Shoe on Head since we have no more NNN updates and we can just talk about Discord stuff?
So we need to.
This is apparently an important update because, like, apparently people want me to take a picture with a shoe on my head. I don't know why. Night Valley puts it best. Yeah, it seems like NNN is at a standstill at the moment. I'd say that, but it feels like they planned this out. Like, they clearly have, like, a schedule planned out for NNN. And sometimes I feel like we kind of threw a wrench in that with some of the things we were doing. But now that I see what's going on now, we clearly haven't, and they're still pushing forward, so that's cool. But anyways, back to Shoe on Head. Clearly the most important thing. You've been here for this stream. So, like, I made a deal that if I get to 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel, I would get my artist, I would pay them, and they would draw an emoji of my character Nixian with a shoe on his head. And at 10,000 subscribers, I would do a video of me putting a shoe on my head. And I'm like 100% serious on both of these. Like, at any point in the future, if I hit 10,000 subscribers, I will do shoe on head as a video. Like, if you guys want that, you know, get cracking. Come on, let's go. You did guess my favorite Pringles, but, yeah, I'm a liar when it comes to that.
How dare you?
You cheated.
You're a disgrace to sour cream and onion. I literally just guessed!
Yeah, you cheated, though. You said it's the best flavor, and it's true. But, yeah.
Yes.
Here's some Pringle ASMR for you.
Would you do this?
Was it good for you?
Oh.
Oh god, that one had a lot of powder on it. Oh, fuck.
That's what happens. That's what you get.
It is what I get. But my thing is, if I'm gonna put a fucking shoe on my head, I'm getting something out of it. Like, it's only
like
fair.
Pringles?
Well, what do you mean by getting Pringles out of it? Like, I need to know. Like, if I put a
you
shoe...
eat the Pringle and you put a shoe on your head and then you get some more Pringles.
So, like, if I put a shoe on my head, you guys are gonna like send me Pringles? Is that what's going on?
No, you give them to yourself as a reward.
When am I gonna get that Pringles sponsorship on my YouTube channel?
Ever.
Everybody's going off about the Pringle ASMR in chat. Nobody liked it.
I liked it.
Of course you would.
Yeah. I like everything though. My opinion isn't valid.
Everything is awesome. I like that time when we accidentally hacked into the Pentagon.
Yeah, that was a good time.
That was a fun time. I keep forgetting my drink is hot.
So stop drinking it.
I mean, how do you have little subscribers when you talk to... Oh! Yeah, that,
Hey, we had a recap with Nightmind.
It wasn't really a recap. It was more of us, like, just talking to him about the current goings on and, like, getting his opinion. And if you guys didn't catch that stream, it is archived. There are a little bit of issues when it comes to, the connection I had. It wasn't the best, mainly because I was trying to watch... I was watching the Twitch stream at the same time, so that kind of affected the recording, so there's kind of cuts here and there. But for the most part, it's watchable. But, it was mainly just, like, us talking to him and, like, getting his opinion on how things, were going, like, what he thought end goal was, you know. It was just really cool, like, and we just kind of asked him on Twitter, hey, would you be cool with coming on? because like realistically he's the biggest influence when it comes to NNN right now and spreading the word. So if we had him on, like all the information we gathered that other servers didn't have, it would, you know, get out much faster because they would listen to Inside of Mind and hear what he has to say, and it was one of the coolest things. Like he was really cool too. Also, that's my email. I should have muted that. Anyways,
Yeah, you should have.
Like it was just like a really cool thing. He said he wouldn't mind coming on to more live streams if bigger things happen, you know. Like, so we might have more with him later on in the future. Not sure. But like it was just a really cool thing for him to do. You know, show that he's in with the community. He's watching what's going on. Like, yeah. And the Pentagon thing is just a running joke we have going on, where like any time we do Hacker Man things, we're like, fuck, we got into the Pentagon. That's basically it. Like we accidentally, like, could you run into somebody in real life just accidentally hack the Pentagon? Like, how nuts would that be?
Pretty nuts.
It says we have run over to 30 minutes now, so that sounds like a good stopping point.
Epperdoodle.
Yep. Looks like we have a good time for how long these things should go, and we just bullshit at the end to fill that 30-minute mark.
Yeah.
Gotta get that ad revenue I don't have set up yet.
You're not gonna get it. You said bitch.
Aw, damn it, you're right. I mean, gosh, doodle dang it.
Oh dear.
I know, my mouth is it's so gross right now. I need to wash it out with my hot drink. Yeah. So, we should be doing these every Friday from now on at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna try to get some other time zones put in there just so you guys know with the next announcement that I do about it. So yeah, that's really it. I got nothing else to say. Anybody?
I'm good.
Alright, you're all nerds. Bye.